welcome back to Shenanigans with Brandy. I know it's been a little while. I apologize. Things got a little bit crazy. But yeah, I'm back. Today I'm going to show you how I created this simple summer look. This is for the average everyday Joe, the average real girl out there in the summertime. I just wanted to create a simple look and show you guys what I'm doing every day that kind of just makes me feel pretty but simple and not sweat my butt off. So my camera just shut off on me. Isn't that fun? Lovely. This color doesn't want to stay down. It wants to like keep rolling in like this. That is not the look I'm going for. Probably should back you guys up just a smidge. That's a little bit better. Okay, but I know it's been a while. I know I've been really inconsistent lately and I apologize. There's been a lot of personal things happening and I've been mainly just, I can blame it on my depression because the things that have been happening aren't that terrible. It's just I don't deal with stress very well and I just want to climb in a hole when I get depressed, which is why I kind of started filming to begin with. But this really helps me get my mind off my depression, and I forget that when I'm in my depressed episodes. I do everything to not help myself. So here I am. I'm gonna try to show you how I do nice summer makeup. It's nice and easy for everyone out there. It's not some, glamorous professional look because let's just be honest. That's not who I am. That's not who a lot of you guys want to be or who you are. If you want to be, that's fine. No judgment here. But sometimes you just need a nice quality summer look that's easy and simple. And I'm going to show you that because you probably already know how to do it. It's probably really simple. But for me, I just kind of started honing in on it and I just feel a million times better about it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to go in with a big fan brush. And this is by Danielle. It's a big old nice fan brush. I got this at Gabriel Brothers. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that store, but if you haven't, go check it out. And if you have one near you, go now. What are you waiting for? After you watch this video, of course. But Gabriel Brothers is sort of like TJ Maxx, but they've got a lot more cheaper things and I just love it. So I take my fan brush and I start with my NYX 3 Steps to Sculpt. And I know you're thinking already, oh, we're contouring. This look can't be that easy. Nah, bitch, it is easy. Just wait. Just stay with me. I'm gonna dip right into this darker color here. You can see it is very loved. And this is in the shade Fair. Just a little bit. Tap off the excess. And then I'm gonna go over the high point of my cheekbone right here. So I just went in with a little bit more product and just gonna sweep that on the top of the cheekbones. And then you're gonna take it and you're gonna sweep it up here a little bit. So you really don't need that much product because my thought is in the summertime, me especially, I sweat ungodly amounts of sweat. I don't need a full face of nasty, like anything, okay? I just need simple and nice and pretty. So I'm just gonna go in like this. And I think usually most of us do have a little bit of a glow going anyway because it's summertime. I'm not saying to go out and get burnt, but spend a little bit of summer, yeah. Spend a little bit of time outside during the summer and it will improve your mood. That's what I've been having to do the last couple of weeks and it has helped. So I just took a little bit more on my brush and I'm sweeping it down through here and bringing it down. So I'm not taking a lot. And as you can tell, my face is not perfect. I do have splotches everywhere. Am I going to cover those up? No. Because you know what? I'm not perfect, and you don't want to expect anybody to be perfect. I was gonna say you're not either, but maybe you are. Who am I to judge? So I just put a little bit more on, and I'm gonna just more on. I feel like a moron today. I'm gonna put it up top here. Again, sweeping motions. Put a little bit into my temple and on my forehead. Okay, so already we've warmed up the face to a nice little glow. And we haven't done that much, and it looks kind of nice, right? I mean, it's not anything too fancy or perfect. I'm gonna take this along my jawline and sweep down. And then if you want to, you can take a little bit on your nose. It just depends on the day, on whether I feel like it or not. Okay, so we have that. And then we're going to take some blush. Now the blush I'm using right now is the Milani, and this is in the shade number 8, Tea Rose. I really like this stuff. I think the pigment is really nice. And I'm just using this new color brush. I also got this at Gabe's. It's a slanted brush, I believe, for contouring, but I like this for my blush. It's nice and hefty. And it's dirty. Oh well. I do clean my brushes every now and then, but this is a fairly new brush, so I'm just gonna grab some product, tap it off, drop all my brushes on the floor, and I'm going to pat the blush on. And if you need a little bit more, then grab a little bit more. I like my blush. So yeah, the stuff that's been going on lately, I had surgery. If you didn't know that, watch my last couple of videos. I say in there that I'm getting surgery. And I had surgery on my wrist, basically taking pieces of the tendon out. I had such horrible tendonitis for like years that it just was painful to pretty much do anything. Like even after I would do my makeup videos, hurt for like 3 days afterwards, my wrist did. So it was time to do something. If you have something that is really bothering you, and this blush is, I feel like it's coming out a little bit more on camera than it is on my face. But if you have something that's really bothering you, and no one believes you, and you feel alone, and you feel fed up because you're hurting all the time and no one can tell you why, and people are making you feel like you're, making it up, or you're a drama queen, or, you just do things for attention, because believe me, I've heard it all. Just keep pursuing it, because you will be so happy in the end when you actually get answers and you're actually told, hey, you actually do have a problem with you. And what the doctors have been telling you for, 10 years is actually incorrect. So just don't give up. If something's wrong, keep going. I know it's expensive, and I know it sucks, and I know that it hurts to hear people that you cared about tell you that you're faking it, or that, you're doing it for attention, and I know that it hurts to have people constantly judging your ailments, but only you are the one that controls how that makes you feel, and only you know your body. And if something isn't right, go to the doctors and get it figured out, because I am a living proof that enough times going to the doctors, one of them will figure it out. And don't let the doctors boss you around and treat you like crap either, because they will do that. Not everyone, but some of them, and that sucks. So don't let them do that either, because you're a human being. You have your power to say, I don't appreciate the way you're speaking to me or treating me. I'm gonna go and get a second opinion somewhere else. So I'll get off my soapbox and get back into the makeup video. Anyway, we're gonna go in with some Milani. This is the Holographic Beams shade 2. I love this stuff. My favorite shade is the Make Believe, which is this middle shade here. It's like a blue. And I just take that on my finger a little bit, because a little bit goes a long way. And I look into the mirror. I'm gonna pull a different mirror up because I don't know where to put my other one. And I just, sorry, I'm flipping you guys off. I just lightly stamp it right through here. And then I'll kind of brush it. I just think that's really pretty. And then I have some excess on my finger here. And then I take that and I run it up the bridge of my nose here. So it's very subtle. Yes, this is not so subtle, but highlight is a preference. You can have a lot or a little, it's up to you. So I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side. And then sometimes I rub any extra that I have on my top lip here. So it's just a little bit of glow. Okay? Now comes the fun part. So you can either, the fun part is the brows. You can either go in with just like a brow gel. Here's a prime example. Here's a prime example of a really good brow gel. This is the Benefit Gimme Brow, and this is the shade number 2, I believe. Yes. Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel. So you can just simply go in with this, and I'll show you. Sometimes that's all I do for the day. And that was a lot. I mean, enough. It's enough to where I'm gonna get by and you're gonna be able to see the shape of my brow. So I'm gonna go in on and do this on the other side real quick. Okay. So some days this is enough brow for me. I'll do just this alone, and some days I'll do this and my combination of the Maybelline Tattoo Studio. This stuff is really good. This is a brow pomade. This is in the shade Blonde, 372. So what I do is I'll just brush up my brows like this. I'll dip into the color and then just start shaping out my brows. And this is significantly darker than the other color, so. Okay, so it's crazy how much of a difference that little bit of color makes. So I basically I frame out the bottom of the brow and I color in the brow, and then I wipe up or I swipe up and kind of make sure that it's all blended in nicely with my brow so that there's no, what's the word? So that there's no splotchies. And then I will brush down it just looks really funny, but I brush down and I take up a little bit more product. And you don't need a lot of this stuff, guys. Like, if you pick this up, it's really cheap and you don't need a lot. So, and then I will go in and shape the rest of my brows on the top, just following the natural curvature of my brow bone. Okay, so I'm all done with my brow. You can go in and clean it up with a wipe if you'd like to. I think I did a fairly good job today, so I don't think I'm gonna need too much cleaning up. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eyebrow off camera, and then I'll be back to finish up this look. Okay, so I'm done with my brows. As you can see, they're not perfect. They're sisters, not twins. But you know what? They look good to me, so it's good enough for me. After you're done with the brows, you want to go back into your highlighter palette, whatever color you'd like. I like to take a softer color to my eyebrow, and I'm gonna go in with this color, which is the Unicorn Dreams color. And I just like to stick my pinky finger in there, and I'll put it on the arch of my brow and down. So it just highlights a little bit. It's not too much, I just like how it looks because it catches the sunlight pretty good. That's the thing you have to keep in mind. If it's summertime and you're wearing a look like this, you're gonna be out in the sun and it's gonna catch and it's gonna be really pretty. And make sure you don't put it directly on your eyebrow like I just did. So I go in with that. And then usually my last step is my eyelashes. I go in with my curler and some good mascara. You want to make sure you get you want to try to get a waterproof mascara because you never know if you're going to go swimming or if you're going to sweat the mascara off. The kind I'm using right now is not waterproof. But by the way, I went swimming with these brows the other day and they stayed put. So the Tattoo Studio brows work really well. The shape was a little bit funny, which you can just quickly brush them up with your, with your finger, but I'm going to use the Clinique High Impact Mascara. This basically has a primer and then a mascara. I'm not going to use the primer because like I said, I already have some excess mascara on there from earlier. But if you guys want a good mascara, this stuff works really well. I don't know how well it's going to work with already some on here, but I'm hoping this whole video isn't ruined by my husband's video games in the background because my microphone is on and it records anything, in front of it, and my husband's office is behind this wall and he's playing video games, so okay. So there you have it. This is my go-to summer face. There you have it. This is my go-to summer face look. I put on a different face every season. To me, this is just simple and pretty enough to get you by. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this look is for the real girls out there. The girls that just don't have the patience or the time to put layer after layer of makeup and setting spray on. And it's just gonna come off eventually anyway because it's hot as balls outside. So when I'm feeling extra frisky for the day, I will throw on some eyeliner or, a pretty pink lip. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so that is the finished look. I know that it's super simple and that anybody could do it, but you know what? I just wanted to make a video about it because this is how I've been wearing my makeup for the last month. And it's really simple and chic, and it just makes me feel like I have enough on to where I don't feel insecure, but I don't have too much on to where it's gonna sweat off. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, if you liked, the way I filmed it, I know I was a little bit different this video. I kind of went outside of what I normally would. I went a little bit more like off the beaten path and personal, as far as, you know, my doctor story and all that good stuff. If you kind of liked the way I did this video, give me a thumbs up. If you have ideas that you would like to see, let me know in the comments down below. And I put out new videos every Sunday/Monday. Every now and then I'll have a week where it will be late or it doesn't get up, but just leave me comments and let me know that you like these videos. It kind of will help, you know, to inspire me to create more. But yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Make sure you subscribe and share this video, and we'll see you next Sunday/Monday for more shenanigans with Brandy. Bye!